Third take on this video. I'm so excited about this record. I just can't pull it together. I'm gonna try to, despite the nature of my notes. And the thing is, this is actually one of my favorite records. One of my favorite records on this entire Billboard's Hot 100 the week of July 24th, 1976. The Tubes coming in at number 66, up from 68. Don't Touch Me There. An erotic record could not have been played in the 50s. Oh, God, in the 50s. Oh, I could see the look on Mama Quinn's and Granddaddy's face if they heard that record. Say, if a record like that came out back in the 50s and the 60s, oh boy, a lot of people would still blanch at this record. They were raising hell about Rhapsody in the Rain by Lou Christie. That lyric, making love out in the storm, that was too much for some people. And the 70s, things loosen up. We have More by Andrea True up in the top 30 that week, July 24th, 1976. But still, the lyrics, I'll read you a few of the lyrics of this record in a minute. The lyrics are still a little bit too edgy, a little bit too suggestive for top 40 radio. It's a lovely song, though. It's got Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. That's the thing. Although this is grounded in 70s suggestiveness, it's got Phil Spector's Wall of Sound implanted in this record. It's a nostalgic tour de force. In some ways, it sounds like an early 60s record. The Tubes merged from two bands based from Phoenix. They're high school friends. They go back to high school. Two bands from Phoenix, Beans and the Red, White and Blues Band. They relocated to San Francisco. They merged, 1969. This was not just a musically based group. This group was into art and show business. One of the lead singers, Fee Waybill, his onstage persona, he called himself Quaalude. That's first name is Quay, and then there's Lude, Lewd, which was a riff off of Quaalude, the drug. Quaalude, he played this drunk, drugged out singer. His voice slurred. He wore platform shoes, stilted platform shoes, those big-ass platform shoes that Gary Glitter used to wear back during the glam era in Britain back in the early 70s. He wore these flashing sunglasses, flashing glasses. It had to have been really cool to watch. This was show. They put on a show, literally. First album, 1975, produced by Al Cooper. Al Cooper, one of the original members of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He left Blood, Sweat, and Tears, though, before they got real big. And he also was in the group The Blues Project back in the 60s. Al Cooper produced their first album. It was self-titled. They generated a buzz from a record called White Punks on Dope. Yeah. Later covered by Motley Crue. Their second album was called Young and Rich. And that's where Don't Touch Me There. Just, oh, God. It's just, the propulsion is like a train. The wall of sound just carries you, it rushes you down the track. Everything is just flying by you. This is a melodic wonderland. Don't touch. One of the reasons why the wall of sound in this record was arranged by Jack Nitzsche. Jack Nitzsche, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. I've already talked about him in a previous video. One of Phil Spector's right-hand men. And it's just, this would make Phil Spector proud. I mean, if I was Phil Spector, I'd listen to this record and I'd go up to Jack Nitzsche and say, hey, buddy, you did a great job, man. Yeah, you got my technique down good. The singers on this record is Fee Waybill and Shirley Marie McLeod. She sings on this as well. Gosh, she just does a bang-up job. Fantastic. Let me read you a few lyrics. I got to do this. Let me bring up the lyrics. Unzip that jacket. That leather smells so sweet. Put your chest against mine. Feel my heartbeat. I love the way your belt fits. The way it hangs so low on your hips. My darling, I want you so. See, it's tastefully done. They're not going out there saying the F word. A lot of artists could stand to read lyrics like this. If they want to do a suggestive song, they have to read lyrics like this. You could talk about sex, you can sing about sex and be brilliant about it. You can. It can be done. If you're a hip hop artist watching this video, I challenge you to come up with some brilliant lyrics like this. If you got to sing about sex, and I understand that. I mean, I love your sweet, sweet lips. I love your salty taste. I love your fingertips. See, that's erotic. You could be erotic without saying the F word. Or, well, I don't want to go into all the other stuff. I love your fingertips when I reach for your waist. But and this is when you get into the chorus on this. The smell of burning leather as we hold each other tight. As our rivets rub together, flashing sparks into the night. Talking about a 4th of July, the bombs are going off all over the place. The quiet storm is no longer quiet. The heat of the passion, rendering the skies blood red, or flashing red. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. One more. Let me just indulge myself one more. At this moment of surrender, darling, if you really care, don't touch me there. All right, that's it. Enough said. The Tubes, Don't Touch Me There. At number 66, Billboard's Hot 100, a week of July 24th, 1976. It will get as high as 61. That's it. Number 61. I hope you enjoy the record. If you heard it for the first time, I hope you add it to your collection. It's a nice record. Tubes, Don't Touch Me There.